So I used to have this thing in the past where when I talk to people, it's like my throat was being choked and I couldn't get the words out that I wanted to say. It literally felt physically agonizing to speak because I was such a people pleaser and I didn't know myself at all, and I was trying to be what everybody else wanted me to be. I was so stuck in my false self. I had this belief that I'm not good enough, that people hate me, that I'm a burden. And this is obviously not true, but it came from my childhood programming of growing up with a mother that could barely support me, and somehow my subconscious mind created the story that I must be a burden, there must be something wrong with me. And so because of those beliefs, I grew up with my voice shut down and I was very shy. Even though I actually secretly wanted to be the main character, I never let myself be one, and I would always be the side character. I would never let myself express myself exactly the way that I wanted. There was always like something wrong, something missing. You know, this is the power that beliefs have over us and hold over us, because these things are not true. But we tell ourselves that this is the truth, this is how it is, and we just accept these things. But it doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to live in the false self. And why do I say false self? Well, it's because when you're a baby and your true self, your essence, you don't have these doubts and thoughts and feelings about yourself that you're not good enough and that people hate you and that you're not worthy. These things only happen throughout life as we accumulate trauma and belief systems from people telling us what we are and how we should be, how we should behave. The process of healing becomes like a process of shedding all of the layers of what you are not. So in my case, that was shedding the belief that people hate me, shedding the belief that people don't... Oh my god, look at these mushrooms! Shedding the belief that I have nothing good to say and that people always talk over me, and that experience of people always talking over me and not listening to me because I was very shy and very quiet just reinforced the belief. It's like the belief created the situation, and then the situation reinforced the belief, and then the belief created more situations, and then so on and so forth. I had to shed that belief by questioning it and questioning, is this really true? Like, do people really hate me? And does my voice really not matter? And where is this all coming from? Through questioning these beliefs, I was able to come closer to my true self, to, you know, how we are as babies. And a baby has a full bar of self-worth. It doesn't have all these silly thoughts about itself. These only come when, you know, even something as little happening as your mother not looking at you when you need her attention and ignoring you. You create a subconscious belief that there must be something wrong with you if she's doing that, because you internalize everything. It's like too difficult for you to accept that maybe your parents are not gods, maybe your parents are wrong. You don't know that because in your reality they are the gods, they supply everything for you, and so not pleasing them would equal death, because if you didn't please these people, they would ostracize you, and ostracization means surely death as a baby when you can't take care of yourself. So it's very natural for us to internalize these things and these beliefs. And, you know, confidence, it's something that can be built, and this ability to speak to people and speak in front of the camera, the way that I built it over time and built up my voice is that I started to do voice exercises in the beginning. When I was very shut down, I would start to sing. I also had a very blocked singing voice. My whole throat chakra was very, very blocked. So I would do singing exercises and voice exercises and humming and doing all these kinds of things. And that kind of opened up the floodgates for me to be able to speak louder and better later on. And then I massively challenged myself by going on stage. Oh, isn't the sunlight just glorious? Oh my god. POV when you're in the UK and the sun comes out and you feel like you're in ecstasy. Oh, so good, man. Anyway, where was I? I massively challenged myself by going on stage and speaking my poetry out loud. And guys, this is not fucking easy. Like, one of the main fears that we humans have is public speaking. And I just like dove headfirst into it. I was in a small stage in a very closed community, so I felt safe to do it. I've shared some pretty unhinged poems there, and I just had to cultivate that I don't give a fuck attitude, because that's the attitude that is gonna carry you through life if you want any kind of success. It's like, you just have to not give a fuck what people think about you. Like, right now there's people walking towards me and I'm speaking to a freaking camera. Like, how embarrassing, right? I could be walking away right now, but I'm not. I'm just standing in it because, you know why? Because I don't give a fuck. I don't fucking give a fuck anymore. Like, why should I care what other people think of me when I am the main character of my life and they're not? And this comes back to what I was talking about. I was always settling for the side character roles, and it's like, do you want to really be a side character in someone else's life? Do you want to be the side hoe, the cameo in someone else's story? Or do you want to create your own freaking story and become the hero of your own journey? And you know, this can only happen once you start to love yourself and see yourself as a valuable and valid human being that deserves good things, and you know, you care about how you feel. Because if you don't care about how you feel, you're just gonna care about how others feel and appease them. So this is where people pleasing ends, you guys. Oh my god, there's so much mud. I feel like a kid right now. Oh my god. This is so beautiful. This is where people pleasing ends, you guys. It's like self-love and caring about yourself and how you think, because you are the most important thing to yourself in your life. Like that person that I'm trying to please, the coworker. I switched to my phone camera because the other one died. Yeah, like, I don't know, some random coworker that you don't give a shit about, that you're probably gonna like work with for a tiny fraction of your life. This person that you're trying to please, that doesn't even fully like you, that you want them to like you, you want to be accepted. Like, that person, they're like not even a part of your story. Why are you trying to please them when you are going to be with yourself for the rest of your life and not with this person? This person is like a side character in your story, but you're treating them like they're the main character and you're the side character. Like, start to recognize that you are worthy of attention and of speaking up, and your voice deserves to be fucking heard. Because I fucking get it. For the longest time, I believe that my voice doesn't deserve to be heard at all. That I have, not that I don't have anything good to say, because I like my own company and I know that I have some amazing ideas to share, but I just believed that I wasn't worthy of it because other people convinced me that through my experiences. But like I said, me not speaking up and then creating the reality of people talking over me, and then me fueling the belief, see, that must mean I'm not worthy of speaking up, or people don't want to hear what I have to say, blah 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 blah, people hate me. And then that fueling my voice being shut down, and then that fueling the scenario again, and that fueling the belief. It's like a cycle. It's a fucking loop that you just have to close. You have to cut the ties with it. You've got to break it at some point and just recognize that this is false. This is the false self speaking. This is the programming speaking, and it's not your true self. Your true self doesn't give a fuck. Your true self is like a baby. Your true self has a full bar of confidence. They love themselves fully. They're completely in tune with their feelings, and they know that they are completely worthy of having their needs met unconditionally. It comes down to bravery, like being willing to feel the uncomfortable emotions and stand in front of people and say what the fuck needs to be said. Say what you actually think and not what you think that they want to hear. And you know, this is a practice. This is definitely a practice, and it takes a long time to get to that. And you know, you can start with small things, like maybe a micro action, not like going on stage straight away and speaking your poetry, but maybe a small thing like speaking up in front of a group and then seeing, wait a second, like people actually heard what I had to say here and they looked at me, and then using that evidence to back up your new belief. See, wait, maybe I am worthy. Maybe people do want to hear what I have to say. Maybe I do matter. You've got to like find these like micro moments and really like milk the shit out of them. Like milk the shit out of them. Gosh, I shouldn't be allowed in public. I'm so indecent. Yeah, guys, like milk those moments of when people give you attention and when people do love what you have to say, and just use that as evidence to back up your new belief about yourself. Because all that other shit that you've been carrying around for your whole life, it's literally just beliefs, and those beliefs have created the reality that you are now standing in, and they reinforce it. It's like a loop. Just break the damn loop. Like, yeah, that's how you unblock your voice. Do vocal exercises, challenge yourself to speak in public while feeling the uncomfortable sensations that causes, and challenging the beliefs about yourself and coming back to the true self and realizing that this ain't who you are. All this shit that you've been carrying is a result of your childhood experiences, and it's not your true self. So yeah, I'd love to know what your experiences are with this, and let me know down below if it works for you. And also, I have some coaching available if you're ready for that and if you resonate with me. And yeah, make sure to follow and subscribe if you like my type of content, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.